I am so happy summer's almost over because I am tired of being wet. As much as I love summer and being tan and being shirtless with other guys at the club who are also shirtless, you know what I'm talking about, I get erect over the idea of throwing on one of my Butch Boy flannels and my Butch Boy boots and strutting down that city street and letting them boys have it. I am not a fan of pumpkin spice this and pumpkin spice that. But girl, if you put zucchini bread in front of me, I will turn into Naughty Nunu from the Teletubbies and suck that shit up. That's such a random example. But that thing was sucking up everything those little gay aliens were leaving behind. Can we talk about that for a second though? Teletubbies? What was that? That was a fever dream. Dipsy, Tinky Winky, bitch with the fucking cowhide top hat and the red purse and the tutu. They ate. Like, they ate. Speaking of ate, oh my God, my Spotify release radar playlist this past weekend was filled top to bottom with music gold. Kim Petras' new single, she ate. Becky Hill's debut album, 10-course meal. Rina Sawayama covering Enter Sandman by Metallica. Bitch! I was not prepared. When she dropped that shit out of nowhere, the 14-year-old angsty emo Sam inside of me was overwhelmed. One of my favorite songs by one of my favorite bands, covered by one of the best singers of our time right now. I'm just gonna say it now. That song is going to be my most played song of 2021. I'm sorry, Fletcher. You may have healed me, but now I'm gonna throw in the eyeliner and find my stepdad and yell at him, "You're not my real dad, and you'll never be!" Like it's 2004 again. In political news, our country is a disaster. Moving on. This past week, I came across two amazing quotes I would love to share with you guys today. They're both by yoga guru and author Sadhguru. He spoke on life purpose and joyfulness, and they really, really resonated with me, and I think they're gonna resonate with you guys. So the first one is, spirituality has nothing to do with the atmosphere you live in. It is about the atmosphere you create within yourself. And the second one, which is my favorite, and I shared it on my Instagram because it is the personification of Shmee. It is, you can do everything joyfully if you are joyful. Work is not joyful. Activity is not joyful. Nothing is joyful. Only you can be joyful. If you're joyful, everything you do will be like that. I love that quote, because that is the whole purpose of why I created the Shmee Show, was to spread nothing but 100% pure joy. Although a lot of the times on the show, we deep dive into some darker themes in these interviews, and I'll come up on my soapbox and complain about the nonsense of the world, it's still a way to push out the darkness and find the light, which is the humor. And seeing as we're coming to a close of the very first season of the Shmee Show, I do feel like I have already fulfilled the purpose of this show, because every single week, out of nowhere, unexpectedly, someone will either approach me in person or send me a DM or a text online and let me know how a moment I shared on the Shmee Show that week either resonated or cheered them up and brought them a little bit of joy. I got a text last night from someone, very unexpected. We're mid-conversation, and he just had to let me know that watching me do this show puts a smile on his face because he's watching someone fulfill their destiny, and that makes him really happy, and it makes him want to go and pursue his purpose. Shout out to exactly you know who you are.